The lawyers for Kilmar Abrego Garcia are speaking out for the first time since his transfer to a detention center in Pennsylvania. He is the Maryland man wrongfully deported to El Salvador who is now caught in a legal battle that's reached the Supreme Court.
Over the weekend, Abrego Garcia was transferred from a detention center in Virginia to the Moshannon Valley Center in Clearfield County, Pennsylvania. NBC 10's Isabel Sanchez spoke with his team and joins us live here in the studio. Isabel, what are the lawyers saying?
They tell me conditions are difficult for Abrego Garcia, but that he remains in good spirits, adding he has already a deal with the Costa Rican government to be deported there as a refugee, but the administration is still discussing sending him to Africa. Instead, Abrego Garcia is currently facing criminal charges and a new deportation process after his return to the U.S. from El Salvador. The Trump administration alleges he has ties to the Salvadorian gang MS-13. His lawyers claiming overcrowding and poor conditions in Moshannon are difficult for Abrego Garcia and all the other detainees, but that is not much different from what he was facing in the previous detention center in Virginia. His legal team is based out of Nashville and New York, so the location in the center of Pennsylvania makes it even harder to reach in person, adding this all feels very personal.
Kilmar Abrego Garcia has become a symbol of the broader immigration fight under the Trump administration, but this is not something that he ever asked for. He was deported. He was whisked off the streets. He was deported by accident, and then he had the temerity to file a lawsuit over it, and not just sort of say, "Oh well, I was deported by accident. I guess that's life." And because he exposed the fact that the administration, that ICE is not perfect, makes mistakes, they've decided to just bring the hammer down on him. Enough is enough. If what they want is to deport him, they can deport him to Costa Rica this afternoon, right? That's already been worked out. They need to stop just trying to make an example of this poor guy.
DHS tells us in a statement in relation to Abrego Garcia's case, and I quote, "We are not going to allow this criminal Salvadorian gang member to be loose on the U.S. streets and terrorize American citizens." In response to the claims of overcrowding and poor conditions at Moshannon, ICE says the facilities there are regularly inspected and in compliance with national standards. Abrego Garcia's next court date is set for next Monday in Maryland.